kill him on the rhythm with the lyrics I'm spitting. I'm a wicked little villain, get skip it on the rhythm. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 to 5 tips that will help you memorize your bars in just one day. If this is something you struggle with, you might want to stick around. Getting straight into this one. The first thing you want to do is get the bars that you've written down, or the 16 that you've written down, and read it through 7 times. Read it from start to finish 7 times without an instrumental in the background. That's the first thing you want to do. Get the bars you've written and read it through 7 times. Then next, what you're going to want to do is now read it through again 7 times, but this time with a metronome. You're going to get your metronome app. Alright, put the metronome on. You're going to put the metronome on in the background, and then you're going to want to start at an easy pace, so maybe 50 or 55 BPM, and read it through each line, each bar, start to finish, and then increase the BPM as you go along. You want to get to about 100 to 120 BPM, as this is a good pace that will train your pronunciation of the bars. You also want to train your pronunciation. You want to make sure you say the bars clearly. So you start at 50 BPM or whatever BPM you're comfortable with, and go all the way up to 100 or 120, which should be quite fast, and that will train your pronunciation. And you do that through as many times as you need to actually get it down, to actually be able to fit the bars into the correct BPM. Oh, now it's time for the fun part, which is actually getting an instrumental you like, or the instrumental you wrote the bars to, and spitting those bars over again 7 times over the instrumental. So you're going to want to do this 7 times. Get the instrumental, spit the bars over, make sure the flow is perfect. This is the part where you want to memorize the rhythm of the bars and the rhythm of the flow. You're going to do this 7 times. Or if 7 is too much of a, small number for you, you can bump this number up as many times as you need. Right? I find that 7 works for me. And then now, once you've done that, spat the bars 7 times without an instrumental, and then spat the bars over and over again with a metronome, starting at a simple tempo that's easy for you to a difficult tempo that's kind of hard, and that can get you training your pronunciation of the bars, to spitting your bars 7 times over the instrumental that you like and that you actually wrote it to. And what you want to do now, finish it off, is put the bars aside, keep the instrumental on, and try to spit those bars without reading them, without the book or without the notepad or wherever you wrote them. Just have the instrumental on in the background and spit the bars over and over again. A good test, again, the number 7 pops up here, is to be able to spit these bars 7 times without reading them over and over. Then you know you've got them, then you know you've memorized them, right? It's that simple. A really simple way to memorize your bars in a single day, and the same day that you've wrote them. And if you do this, you should be able to memorize it. It's not too difficult. Well, that's it for that. And that's it. Really short video, but packed with loads of value. If you've got a 16 that you really like, that you really want to spit without having to pull out the notepad or anything like that, that you think is sick, is going to impress the listeners, then use this simple guide to actually memorize it, have it off by heart, so it's ready to spit anytime you want. If you enjoyed the video, then don't forget to like it. Thank you if you're subscribed. Big thanks for that. That helps the channel out. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.